Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Amanda, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make French knot flowers. Whether you're just wanting to practice French knots, or maybe you're wanting to add this to a piece of clothing or include it in embroidery, I think this will be a really fun and easy tutorial to follow along with. I do have this design available for download. I'll link it below so you can access that. I'm tracing it onto the fabric using a heat erasable pen. And my secret weapon for French knots is using milliner's needles. These are special needles that have an eye that's the same width as the needle, so it makes it a lot easier to pull the thread through when you're making knots. I'm using 2 to 3 strands throughout this embroidery, so I'm just gonna thread my needle and then I'm gonna make a quilter's knot. I think these are easier to control the size of your knot, and then I'm going to be making an away knot through the fabric. A few inches away where you intend to start, you'll just go down through the front of the fabric, and this will be a temporary knot to hold tension on your thread. Come up through the fabric, twist the thread around your needle. I'm going to be doing it 3 times for these French knots. Keeping the needle close to the fabric, you're going to go down directly beside your working thread. Pull the thread tight on the needle, and then you'll pull the needle through. A small knot should form. If this doesn't work perfectly the first time, don't worry, it takes a little bit of practice. Twist the thread around the needle 3 times. Place your needle directly beside the working thread. Pull the thread tight, and then you're going to pull the needle through to the back. It's really important to keep good tension on your working thread as you're working this. And the reason I recommend that you go directly beside the working thread for this knot is because sometimes the knot can get pulled through to the back if you go down the same hole you came up through. Once you're finished with the thread, you can just cut the knot on the surface of the fabric and then secure the tails of thread on the back. For each of the flowers, I'm just going around and filling in 5 of the dots, and I'm leaving the center undone for now. And then I'll go back in with another color to fill in the center. Now I'm filling in the center again with French knots, but I'm just using a light blue just to make it a little bit more interesting. Keeping the leaves really simple. I'm starting at the tip of the leaf and then ending each stitch at the base of the leaf. For the subsequent stitches, I'm going a little bit below the tip of the leaf along the side on one side, and then ending that stitch at the same spot at the base of the leaf. Then I'm repeating this on the other side. Most of these I just made 3 stitches. For some of the larger ones, I made a couple more along the sides. Starting directly below each flower for the stems, I'm using the stem stitch. I come up through the fabric and then I skip a stitch length ahead, keeping the working thread off to one side. I come up in the middle between the start and the end of that stitch, then pull through. Again, keeping the working thread off to the one side, I skip a stitch length ahead and then come up at the base of the last stitch I made. I'm using 2 strands for most of these stems, but I did stitch the main stem down the very center of the flower using 3 strands, so you can play around with it and see what kind of look you want. For each branch of the stem, I start and end the thread. So once I see that it starts to intersect with the main stem, I go ahead and end that line of stem stitches. And there you have it, a dainty little bunch of flowers. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and you found it helpful. If you're looking for even more exclusive tutorials, I have a bunch of tutorials on my Patreon, so I'll leave a link below if you're interested. But otherwise, I really appreciate all of the support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.